watching FPTV. This is Morgan Freeman and you're watching FPTV.
I think there's like a 15-second difference in timing.
Oh yeah, there's some time. Hello, and Twan. It's Thursday night, and I am Ms.Don. Welcome to FPTV, the home of FPV. And tonight we are hanging out with Uncle Curtis.
Hi, everybody. What's going on?
He said it so chipper. And look, I'm already frozen. Like the GoPro, I'm partially frozen. I've got like an extra shoulder going on there. I'm trying to show off my Ric Flair robe tonight. Did you guys know that Ric Flair goes, woo? I always used to wear a robe on stream, and now I got some new ones, so I'm excited. The camera brought me to it and made me all distracted here.
Wow. I feel like I'm not dressed up enough now.
Oh, you need like a pro wrestler robe, like when you come here. It's like all luxury, like on this stream. What are you gonna pull out if people?
All right, you're gonna be.
Oh, all right. He's got the scarf, the over. I like the enthusiasm. You get your own Twan hat. Thursday night. This is weird. No, I'm kidding, boys. I came on Thursday night, like instead of Friday, because it is your last chance. We got to get those Rippies entries in, because tomorrow is the deadline. And to be honest, the way I read it and wrote it in the rules, it said the 22nd at 12 a.m. And I was like, oh boy, that's before the stream tomorrow night. I was like, so we're going to have a stream tonight and we are going to close the entries tomorrow night at midnight. So the stream should be started by then, but at midnight is the official cutoff tomorrow. So last call.
Get him in.
Let's see. How are you tonight? I'm like off my game because I don't know. It's not my usual. Usually I got like, I can't say I ever have a plan here. But usually I'm like, oh, I got the playlist. I'm going to do this. But we're doing things different tonight, folks.
All right. Well, how about we start it off with a quick question?
Fair enough. I called this the Rippies question and answer, didn't I? So, 20 questions.
I'm saying. All right, so first question is, what exactly are the Rippies? When are they, where are they, what are they?
All right. Well, when you put it that way, if we start at the very beginning, I have to start with that Ms.Don created the Rippies. And he did it way back in the days that we kind of don't want to remember being stuck at home and everything was virtual. But the first Rippies was done online only because it was back in 2020. So when he put that together, the whole idea was just to give everyone a fair shot at being rewarded for all their hard work all year long. Because you boys are already making the videos. You're already putting them out there. You're already putting the hard work and effort and most of all fun into it, because that's pretty much why everyone started anyway. So, like, I don't know. Wouldn't it be nice to get rewarded for that? So any video from all year long is eligible. And the first year, I think he had 9 or 10 categories to start. And it was so funny, like, everyone's enthusiasm. And the best part is, I mean, he didn't do it all himself. Like, he came up with it and he put it out there. And the response from everybody is what was amazing. Like, it's been built together by everyone. Like, in the beginning, it started with, like, simple artwork just to, like, come up with the Rippie guy. And he was only a digital version at first. Like, oh, shit! You could actually, hold on, I still have him. Wait, now that I said it, because I don't delete anything. So, like, it's still in Streamlabs. I'm just slow. So, like, it started out, and then everybody contributed in different ways. And that was really awesome. So, see. Hold on, is this it? I got so sidetracked. Oh, 2020 Rippie nominee. I think Sean might have thrown that one together himself, boys.
Thrown it.
He threw it together. That one doesn't appear. Oh, I knew it was in here once. Nope. I'm off on a whole tangent now. I'll be disappointed if I talked some shit and now I don't see it. Anyway, everybody contributed and they like made the artwork for it. They made stuff. And the first year he even dropped entries himself. He pulled people off YouTube. He dropped their links in there. And then for the people who won, he had them do acceptance speeches, which was great. Like, so they put in all these funny ass videos of like accepting it, like. And then after Sean, the next year, we didn't know what we were going to do. But then it wasn't until like September that we decided like we should do the Rippies. Like, he wanted it in January because it's supposed to be for the whole year. So you want entries to end like at the end, you know? And he hosted it in January. So we're like, all right, if we're doing it in January, we got a couple months. We could pull this together. So the fucking boys were amazing. So then they stepped up their game even from the year before, like, and came up with all kinds of stuff. They came up with like a physical trophy and printed out the Rippie man, like 3D printed, fucking awesome. Like, oh my God, they did everything. They helped get rooms for each other, got everything here. The first year was hosted in my hometown, Wilkes-Barre. And I don't know, just because, and it made everything easier and nice. And we had the prop shop, which is the bando basically in my backyard through a little patch of woods, you know? So we had our backyard bando to fly the day after. We call it our after party where everybody gets together. And I don't know, it was just crazy to think of like where it's come now, where it started. But yeah, to answer your question of what is the Rippies, that was at least the start. You got me on.
All right.
But now that I finally see my chat popping up, I didn't get a chance to read it. But what I have to make you do is scroll through YouTube and shout out the names so I could give everyone their twans. And you got to read them one at a time because I have to repeat it or I can't remember shit. Because when they come to stream, they have to get their twans. It's a very important.
All right. So we've got big oily guy.
Big oily guy came to get his twans. I like how you look like you're put on the spot. It's perfect. You're like, oh.
Okay, no problem. I'll do it. No problem. We got Dr. Steele.
Oh, Dr. Steele came out of the woodwork. Finally, Mother Fluffa. How are you?
All right, let's see. I also see a Tom Servo 42.
Hey, Sir Thomas Servo.
All right, we got a Rob Groove.
Hey, Rob Groove. Up early today. Or late, I don't know.
All right, and it looks like we had DFW FPV, but possibly lost it. We lost one to sleep.
Oh, he is down for the count already. But DFW, he still gets it wrong. He has already dropped his Rippie entry in, so I can't even hold it against him. He gets a free pass. No.
All right, all right. We also got a Drone Hater FPV.
Hey, Drone Hater, how are you, dude? I still have your fucking package sitting here because I suck that bad. I had to mail that shit out for you. He came to last year's and don't leave the Rippies without your shit, boys, because I can't be counted on. I will hold it for you forever, but getting me to an actual place to mail it is the problem. Oh, sorry, bro. Monster hater.
And then there's us, so you got to give yourself one.
Oh! On myself. Oh.
All right, all right. So back to the question and answer part.
Yes, grill me.
Now that we know what is the 2023 version, where's it going to be, and what can we look forward to?
2023, we have stepped our game up to live venues now, you know, like we've done the past 2 years. And we are headed down to Atlanta. Because one of the first requirements is we wanted to be warm. It's fluffing cold here in Pennsylvania in January. But Atlanta offers a little bit nicer weather. So that'll be a nice break from winter at the end of January. We have a little theater, the Atlanta Theater. So when you go in, it's like all set up like movie theater style with the seats. And down at the bottom is like your stage area and all. So that should be really cool. And the after party of flying the next day. We're hoping to hit up some of the iconic spots down there. And of course, there will be flying all weekend long because that's just what the boys do. That's why we're there, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Saturday, the big show starts at 6:30. We'll go in, we'll have some dinner, get some meet and greet, see everybody, hang out with some awesome pilots. And then the stream isn't going to start till about 7:30 when the awards begin. Because while we're bullshitting having dinner anyway, you know what I mean? When the awards kick off is when the stream matters. So we're just going to start it at 7:30 this year. I think 7:30 is the time. I'll fact check myself on that in a minute. I should know this shit out of the gate, but oops. So Atlanta. Nice and warm. Not as tropical as Florida, but we're going warm, boys. Oh, yeah. Even hoodie weather would be awesome right now.
It's not bad down here in Houston right now.
Do you get cold at all? I don't even want to ask that.
Oh, well, that's the weird thing, you know, it's everybody talks about the heat, and then if you've seen the news or know anything about what's happened here in the last couple of years, we've had random freezes. Like, as a matter of fact, our house, we had to get all new pipes for water and sewage because everything froze, and we have an older house, so old 1950s cast iron pipes, and they just broke.
Well, yeah, you're not built to freeze down there, I bet.
No, we're not prepared for freezes. And then a couple years ago, I have pictures of my whole front yard dusted in snow.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Is that the only time you've seen snow like that last time, a couple years ago? Or
No, I'm actually, I was born and raised for the most part in Southern Illinois. So I grew up with real winters and real snow days and all that fun stuff.
Okay, I had to go to my map. Look at where Illinois was, boys. I was Chicago and Quad Daddy. I don't know where his ass is. No, I'm kidding. Illinois. That's what you get, Quad Daddy, when you don't show up. You get some Illinois out of me.
Oh,
Yes.
You've got Chicago, and then you've got cornfields and soybean fields. That's Illinois.
It's about all she got to offer.
No, I mean I'm from there, so getting away from the farmlands and all that was my goal in life. And now as I'm getting older, all I want to do is get away from the city and go back to a farmland area.
Stupid question, but farmland, is it like wide open or do you have like woods and trees, mountain area there?
Well, like my grandparents, when we grew up, we had 106 acres and
Well,
40, a little over 40 acres on one side of the road was pretty much just grazing areas, for the cattle and stuff like that. We had some pigs over there, and then part of it, was vegetables, things like that. And then the other side was woods and ponds. We do deer hunting, rabbit hunting, stuff like that over there.
all right, that's nice. I like my woods. That's what I was wondering. Like, I don't know, because farm at a certain extent, like towards the middle of the country, I pictured nothingness, just like,
Mhm. Just wheat fields.
Yes. So there's my 20 questions coming in. You see how I
Mhm.
you see how I grill the fuck out of people?
Now, if you've ever seen the movie Children of the Corn, okay, that's where
Yes.
I'm from.
Now that's my realm. Like when you talk about movies, go to horror movies because I could probably like get that reference, I'm all about it. Like oh, DFW came back. He did not get his night twans yet. He is still hanging out.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to stream. I forget not to sing because it's terrible. Oh, boosters coming in. You need your twans. Oh, wait, I got official. I'm going to hit one of these twans. We can't hear them, but they can. Yeah. They're on my doodalooda.
All right, so we've got the when, we've got the where.
January
have some
27th.
videos?
I didn't say when. Saturday, January 27th, mother fluffer. He asked me when.
Oh,
I didn't
yeah.
say it. Here, we'll kick it off with a short promo from Apone, who put this together. So get your twans, Apone, for being such a badass and this badass edit. And I love the zoom in. I was like, fucking, I love it. – 13 categories to choose from, boys. Ooh, some of the words are perfectly spaced in between. Oh, this way. Damn it. My camera, I'm all off my game. Rippies are January 27th, Booster. But Booster, did you get an entry in yet? I don't know if I remember seeing your name in there or not. But entries are due tomorrow by midnight. So if you have not gotten it in yet, get it in. Okay, I'm gonna doodle that out of my way. While it clicked over to this one, go and check out Uncle Curtis's shop. Oh, he has got all the good goodies over there, boys. Good goodies.
I do.
I can't even talk.
All kinds of stuff.
I said, I want to enter the shop, mother fluffer. Oh, there we go. You get some family packs, some elixirs. Ooh, some gummies up there. Ooh, 50 goodies.
Oh, yeah.
I've heard they are quite delicious, too. I have not had the chance to try, but I've heard nothing but good things. So make sure you go over to the shop and check it out. And you ship everywhere, right?
Yeah. All 50 states.
All over the place, boys. So go get it.
Oh, yeah. And wait, you haven't had a try it. You haven't had a chance to try any yet.
No, I haven't.
After we get off here, you need to send me the address, and I'll send you a gift bag, and we'll get you some elixirs and gummies in the mail now.
You know what that means, boys? I think he's calling for a level up, so get it in. Our first level of the night. Level up. As some call it dab time, we level up here.
Hey, I like it.
In whatever fashion you so choose. Oh.
Just water.
Oh, and thank you, thank you. That'll be exciting. I'm gonna hit you with Nappy's promo next. I am naming Nappy
All
the
year we watch FPV videos.
Morgan Freeman
We
voice
share
of
FPV
FPV.
videos with our friends. We talk about the FPV videos. we
When he
share
gets
with our
serious
friends.
about it here, it's got a Morgan Freeman nature to it. Like,
This year, FPV TV will present the 4th annual Rippies. They will be held January 27th, 2024 at Atlanta Theater in Atlanta, Georgia. You can get your tickets and vote through the Discord. Link is in the description. Voting ends January 15th, 2024. I look forward to seeing everyone there, and good luck to everyone that entered.
that was
Oh yeah. Very nice. Very nice. You know, it's funny seeing myself on screen. I realized I still do this. I wonder how many people do that when you watch FPV videos. If you start moving your head and like kind of flowing with where you think the next line is gonna go.
the couple times I've flown, like, I literally yelled at myself last time. And funny enough, when Nappy was there, we went to the Avengers band out, and I'm sitting there, and it was only like a little guy I was flying, you know? And I wanted to do that, like to use my like head to correct myself almost kind of. And that's like, stop it. I was like, no. I was like, don't move your head, like, stop it. Like, and once I like yelled at myself, I like snapped out of that and was like, okay again, you know? So I almost lost it because I'm like around, like, but yeah.
I mean, I prefer to sit down when I fly because when I stand up, I do the whole matrix thing, and I'll start leaning one way or the other, and
I
next thing you
sat
know, I'm
down.
almost falling on the ground.
I didn't even try. I wasn't going to try to make tricks. I'm like, nah, I'll sit on the ground anywhere as long as it's not real nasty, so I don't care. So I was like, nah, I'm just going to sit down and fucking park it here and give it a shot. Like, and thank you, Nappy, for your promo video. See, this is why I need the help because I suck at the promo shit and marketing and blah, 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 blah. And like, I ain't that great at it. Like, it's not my thing. And then when I see other people, I'm like, God damn, they did it so well, you know? Like, when Fly High grilled me last time, I was like, fuck, you're better at this than me, dude. Like, by far.
I don't know. I do a lot of different interviews, podcasts, stuff like that on different settings, different levels. And anytime I'm involved with anything, I always tell people, I'm like, listen, like, I'm just gonna have fun with whatever I'm doing, you know? Like, I can't take it too serious because half the time I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm just guessing anyway. So why not just have fun?
I like that. I wanted to, there you go. I'm a doodaloo. The doodaloo. All right. I wanted to doodaloo over to Discord too, because then I got like a guide if we need. You gonna hit me with some more questions, dude, or am I gonna have to fucking run the show? No. I'm kidding.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I don't know where it comes from. Come on, dude. You seem feistier than that. Did I catch you by surprise? Now, in the little
I'm
bit
sorry.
before,
My gummies are really kicking in, so I'm like,
okay,
oh, shit.
okay.
Hold on, wait.
He's got excuses. He's trying to promote that already. In the few minutes before stream, like, I'll be honest, I was like, damn, he's got a hell of a background. It seems like you've done quite a few things already and lived, like, you know, fun enough life already, you know?
I have. So I've earned my boring old man status.
Or I am going
All right,
to... Oh, hit me. Go ahead.
We're gonna do some questions, right? But if we've already got the when and the where about the Rippies, let me ask you some questions, if you don't mind. Is that okay?
Whoa, go for it.
Well, I mean, we'll start simple, right? You said you were flying. How long have you flown FPV, and what gear do you use?
Oh, I use the gear that was brought for me because I can't say I don't have any gear here, but I don't have anything to fly. So big oily guy brought a little. I don't know what it was. I probably should remember, but that was only I've only flown like a handful of times. Like the little tiny hawk or the Cetus, like I've flown a couple times. Now I can't get it to bind with the thing again. Something's fucked up, so it's just been sitting there. That's my daughter's anyway, though, to be fair, but I've never flown a 5-inch because wait, I had to stop myself. I don't know what the cinematic thing counts as. He hands me a drone, big oily guy. He goes, this one's not as fast as mine. So I'm like, oh, okay, this shouldn't be bad, but it's still a 6S. I was like,
Oh,
bando. So the first flights didn't go quite so well. I mean, I got it in the air and stayed up there for 10 to 30 seconds, you know. But after I landed on the roof in the snow, we had to give it a rest because she was too wet, you know.
uh,
But last time wasn't so bad. I felt like I did okay enough, like, you know. I say okay enough, so it was all right, you know, and that was fun, like, because I don't want to have, like, pressure, I feel like. I just want to have fun with it, you know? 'Cause people are like, oh, you're going to fly, you're going to fly. I'm like, at some point, like, you know, I'd like to. But, I don't know, I wanted to do it without the, like, feeling nervous or, like, you have to do it thing, you know? Like, so I've only really done it a handful of times, but I liked that last little drone because for a starter, I feel it's a much better start than a bigger guy. Like it was a little intimidating.
and have you only flown FPV, or have you flown any of the bigger GPS type drones like the Mavics or the Skydios or anything like that?
No, like I think the Mavic Mini I've like touched once, but like for a minute, you know, that was it. But no, the girls have played with some like toy, like little like drones that we've tried to line a sight, like just fucking around with, you know. But that's it. That's all the background I got. I got thrown into this, you know. No, not thrown in, sucked in, I should say. Like, and then I stayed. I liked it, you know. So I just get to sit and watch
So
everybody
honestly,
else's videos and
yeah,
go hang out.
I got sucked into this too.
And how did you get sucked in?
Well, I was at work doing my normal job. We were doing some pipeline coating inspection work over in Mississippi, and the company I worked for asked if I knew anybody that could do aerial photography of the layout. So, me thinking I could do whatever, I'm like, sure, I'll do it. Went to
I
Best
can do
Buy,
any
bought a
fucking thing,
Mavic.
bro. I got this.
And yeah, so I just immediately got into that, and then I had to go get my 107 because you can't get money for stuff, like that and whatever. But yeah, I got my certification, and then I found out about FPV, and then that became my favorite hobby. So
And see, that's funny. That's like opposite of what I said. I'm like, see, most people get into this for fun. I was like, most, you know, in the beginning, you got into it for work and then found the fun, you know? So
yeah,
there is like a little bit of that too. That's what, that's awesome. Well, let's see. We got mother fluffing 13 categories, boys. And if I don't go through, I won't remember this way. Or should I hit them with the rules? What should I do first?
oh, that was going to be my next question. What are the 13 categories?
We got best cinematic category, boys, and we've got a handful going on in there. And if you do look through and there's duplicates and this, that, anything that's against the rules, I did message some people. We cleaned up a little bit. We got a little buffer zone before voting. Messages will be sent out and shiz will be cleaned up and or deleted by us if they do not respond and clean it up themselves and so on. So don't worry, rules will be followed. But we've got best cinematic, best long range, which boys, we got some opportunity in there. We got 2 entries so far, 2 strong ones, but I'm saying there you got some room if you're looking to enter some best long range. Best FPV dive. We got best single pack freestyle, which is going to be a tough one. That is a popular category. We got some good ones in there. And boys got a short. Try not to make it a YouTube short link if you can. Try to send us like a regular YouTube link or even the raw file if you got to, boys, so that we could throw it on a playlist and stuff. But this is a very strong category. I think that's obviously one of the crowd favorites, best single pack freestyle. Like, and when you get to choose from all year long, you gotta have one of those somewhere, like, you know, or one you could take pride in, one you want to put out there, throw in the ring, you know. Ooh, chases. Chases are always good because you could be chasing anything. I think we had a tractor chase once. I was like, what the fuck is this, you know?
One of my favorite videos is a wing chase.
Specific one, I take it?
I mean, I couldn't tell you right off the top of my head, but it was a few months back. There was, I don't know if it was a wing chasing a wing or if it was a drone chasing a wing, but you just see from behind this wing, and whoever was tracking it was spot on it.
Now that's a stupid question, or I feel like I'm asking a stupid question. Like, do wings chase wings? I don't know that I've seen really a lot of videos of that. I've seen a lot of videos of drones chasing wings.
Right.
I mean, I guess it's possible. Why couldn't you? But do they?
I think it would take the next level of choreography to get it good, but I mean, it's feasible, right?
No, yes, I agree. It's totally feasible. I'm just wondering, is that a common thing, boys? Has anyone ever heard that or saw a video of wing chasing wing? Because now I'm curious. I can't say that I can distinctly, you know? So wing chasing wing, that would be interesting. I know a lot of drones do. We got drones chasing cars, chasing bikes, chasing RC cars. Ooh, chasing drift. Bannister, strong one. He's got some beautiful colors all the time and so on. Ooh, some motocross. See, that's why chase is cool too, because like even though it's chase, they're chasing so many different things. We got some more dirt. We got some dirt bikes, motocross. That's similar, but not the same. Ooh, what's Fat Boys chasing? A wing. There you go. I don't know what Oot Brute. I think that's how you say it. I don't know why I want Oot Brute. So, best chase is going strong, boys, if you got one. I see random FPV slipping in to get his twans. Hello, hello. How are you tonight? Had to get you in there before I go running my mouth again about best vlog. We got Nightmare coming in with Orbits in Detroit. I love it, girl. We got VFPV coming in too. Ooh, it's Squid Games in Korea. We got Kmart. We got... Oh, I didn't shout out the other ones, but I decided to shout out this one. I don't know why I started name. We got some nice ones in here, boys. And the quality of the vlogs in here, I have to say, are very beautiful this year. I think I've seen them all now on streams at different times. I have not sat here and watched through the entries because I don't want to do that until the Rippies nominee ball, where we watch every single entry. But some of them I have seen because, you know, they're dropped throughout the year, so they've been dropped for Friday night. So I have not seen Nightmare's new one yet, though. So, best vlog, I will say the competition is tough, and it's going to be a good one. So I'm excited. Best proxy, boys. Proxy's one of my favorites because a lot of times it's bandos and like it's fun to see people rip through gaps and tight little spots. So, and you know, we've got at least 3 female entries in here this year. This is exciting for me. Last year, oh, no, we did have Nightmare. Forgive me, we had 1. So we did have our first last year, but a couple more this year, so that's pretty sweet. Oh, no, and Derpy, so we've got at least 4. Derpy Hooves is up in race. Oh, here we go. She's up in racing. Sorry, lady. I'm shouting out the ladies tonight, boys. Sorry, I'm a little biased. I'm like, oh, based on nothing more that they're girls. But it's true. I could lie, but there's no point in it. So it's exciting for me to see, like, them getting out there and flying and it growing amongst them and them finding their way over too, you know? So I like that.
Right, and it is, you know, seeing more diversity amongst the FPV community is a beautiful thing, right? Like, you didn't get to go to Castle Crash this last year, did you?
I did not. That looked like mother fluffing fun though. Like,
3 of the best days of my year. I swear, we had so much fun out there. I mean, I can't say enough about it. I'd be here for another hour just listing the name of people that I had a great time with while we were there.
run by Fly High puts that all together, right? With amongst other.
Right. I mean, Dave was there. Okay. He was definitely involved with a lot of what was going on.
Don't let me discredit
like
others.
Dragon, Kong, all those guys.
All right. I was trying to give the special shout out to Fly High, but I needed the fact check. So Fly High, amongst others, put together Castle Crash, and that was a sick event. But see, I want to special applause for Shotfish in the bit. Fly High for sponsoring the Rippies as well. And Z-Bones, I like the name, dude.
Z-Bones was there.
There you go. He says it was the best mother fluffers. He didn't have to throw the mother fluffers in. I just felt it. It was that strong. Like, I had to fix my camera. This is starting to drive me nuts now. With the, like, I can only squeeze. I move a lot. And I keep cutting myself out since my GoPro, like, half froze right out of the gate. Let's see. Hopefully.
You're merging into your own shoulder.
Well, you know what? While I play with my camera, let's fluff around and watch Neon. His are super fluff and quick anyway, so don't worry. Don't blink. This is Neon's entry for best racing, boys. If you blink, you're probably going to miss about 7 gates, because he is that mother fluffing fast.
Jeez.
Not that I sound sorry to sound biased on that one. I've seen it many times, and I wish everyone good luck.
Yeah, these guys that do these racing things are a whole different level of skill.
The focus and concentration. And how about, like, the reaction time? Like, someone pointed that out, and I'm like, that's fucking true. Like, you have to be able to react so fast. Like,
absolutely. Oh, I had somebody tell me that does some racing that at a certain point on certain tracks, it's just muscle memory. You're not even really looking where you're going. I mean, you are. But a lot of it, you just know where everything is.
But, okay, on a sim, I would totally agree with you. But in real life, do you get enough practice ahead of time to be able to get that muscle memory, you think?
I wouldn't think so. Not unless you build an exact replica of the track to practice on.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like sim, that could totally be it. Like, you just know how to rip around that, like...
Right.
Oh, and that was the other thing. We do have some votes that went in already. I'm going to ask everybody to pool those until voting begins. Last year, we let voting go all year long, as soon as, whenever you wanted. This year, we're going to start it all at one time. We're going to hold off till entries are in, things are cleaned up, and then start. So, like I said, I'll go through and yell at people. Now, I don't yell at anybody. I just send out little messages. We'll doodaloo and pick that up. Over in the best micro category, which is one of our newer ones. Let's see. I'm going to pick one. Let's see. Doodaloo, doodaloo. Doodaloo, doodaloo. All right. We're going to go Mr. Mandelo, just because he's one of our...
It breaks my heart.
Little fish got out of the aquarium. So, what is a whoop? Anything under 3.5 inches, I think, right?
I mean, a tiny whoop?
Listen to me not knowing the actual definition.
Hey, I've been playing for years, and I can't remember exactly what all the different stuff is.
I've got
but Z-Bones just put on here, Fly High, Bob Noxious, Reeking Dragon, Uncle Stewie, and himself. They threw a Castle Crash. So big ups to those guys.
See, thank you, dude. And that is why I fact check myself, because when I'm pretty humble. I'm not going to try to say I know everything. So if I don't know, I just put it out there and I try to find out. So thank you for that fact check. Hi, Bob Noxious. Rico Dragon or Weekend Dragon?
Weekend Dragon.
Oh, Rican Dragon! Uncle Stewie! And C-Bones! Get the Quans, dude, for throwing Castle Crash.
Oh man, I can't thank those guys enough. That was such a good time. Like
I liked all the balloon shit and like I'ma call it silliness and don't be offended by that, but like all the like little shit you guys did all throughout, like it looked like a great time, like a lot of fun, you know? I'd have a blast doing shit like that. I'm like, look at this fucking nonsense with the fucking, what are the Orbeez things called? You were shooting people up with Orbeez, right? Like shooting at the work they did.
The gel blasters.
Gel blasters, my bad. Gel blaster.
Hey, it looks like we got Risco in here.
Oh, mother fluffing Risco, how you doing tonight? Get your twans.
Wait, this video's a micro?
His little fish got out the aquarium, bro.
Wow.
Oh, I didn't open it in YouTube. I can't scroll down to the description. That's what I was trying to do. Scroll down to see what he wrote about exactly what it is, you know? He's back in the window. Jay's known for flying right out of the window in New York. I love it. In the winter when it's too cold and he doesn't want to go outside, like... That's like OG where he started. He'd just be sitting on the edge of his bed and he'd be like, right? And I think he only got stuck on a fire escape once. He had to go climb up the fire escape to get it.
Not bad.
That's what I was thinking at this point. Like, I just realized I only think he fucked up like that once.
I was gonna ask, like, I'm wondering how he's getting such good range and clarity with a micro, and then I saw he's got the digital stuff on, so.
Yeah, if Jay dropped this in micro, it definitely is. I just don't know what he's flying here. I know he's got some little guys. He's got the 5 inches. I think he's got a 7 now too, but I don't think he true. I don't think he's flown and flew. I can't get that like word out. I don't think he flew that bad boy yet. I gotta throw my accent on and get my redneck out there. And I make fun of my accents, like when people haven't talked to me before, I'm like, I don't know what they are or what they mean, but they happen, and it's just like, I throw it out there here and there.
Oh, well, I mean, coming from a small town originally in Southern Illinois, for a long time, I had the countryest little accent. It was funny.
And it's, I don't know, like, people are like, are you Southern when I do that? And I'm like, oh shit, it's not even that I mean to be Southern, it's like the Northern redneck, like, coming out, you know, like... I try to tone it down, like...
South Louisiana people.
I say I have redneck in my blood, you know? As you get older, you try to tone shit down, you know, but... Mr. Mandelo, ripping it up. On top of best micro, we have most radical visuals. And I'll be honest, I'm shocked by not as much AI. I was expecting it to like have all kinds of like AI this year since that's like a new thing, you know, like, and everybody's been fluffing around with it, like, well, I don't know, you know, when something new comes out, everybody wants to give it a shot, and we do have some of it in there, like, but Not a ton. Crimson Ghost, I'm a little curious. Crimson Ghost hooked me on one of his creepy ones the one year.
Oh, well, let's check it out.
Yeah, we're gonna watch it. We're gonna watch it over on YouTube. 222?
I am living
Cool
in
timing on it.
or a reality so distorted that I no longer
Numbers
know
are
the
important.
You're a beast, not a man, my dear, so go to the...
All right, like I like
Oh,
the vibe he's set
yeah.
already.
I'm the all-seeing, high-being creature of the North Star, dark force family from Warsaw with war scars. Extraterrestrial, a short beast, war chief. Now that I am home, I'm causing more grief. Cannibal, I catch my prey.
I got stuck on the song though. I'm like, is this new ICP? But like, I don't know who I'm listening to.
Fucking man, that's a state of mind. Get it, then I spend it till I'm broke. The only way to grind. Can't help it, I'm self-destructive. When I rip myself apart, that's when I'm so productive. It's fucked up when I say I fucked up again. Falling on my face and I get back
The
up
Crimson
again.
Ghost, you did not
Guess I'm
disappoint,
addicted
bro.
to
You
the
set a
suffering.
standard. Like,
Politics
you've
buffering.
got like a
Get back
whole
the
like
hustle. I'm a
suck
beast,
in
not a
like.
man.
I don't
Sinister
got a
with
word
love.
for it yet,
I'm wise
though.
as a serpent, but innocent as doves. Lyrically unloading.
Oh, I definitely like the
So
visuals
hot,
on
they're
this.
exploding. Your style so old, it's corroding.
All right, now
Right
you
like
snapped me out of it, bro.
peyote.
Okay,
Eyes popping out like
Oh,
a
back to
wily
it.
coyote. Not one iota,
Ooh,
one guy
and with the
older,
turnaround,
one
I
guy
like
younger
that.
has the hunger that I'm holding in my city on my side of the country. I'm the
It kinda looks
greatest.
like a
That's
brain,
it. Point
too.
blank, flat out, no
You
debating.
got first, like I got like
Not in the mood to play. I'm never putting off tomorrow what I can do today. And I ain't following no rules,
I
so there's no
turned it
rules to
down.
break.
I turned it up because I thought it was talking more, but now I'm yelling again. That's why I've learned to keep levels at a certain way, or I'm like, screaming over shit in my basement like a weirdo.
Now you just become Samuel L. Jackson. This is how I talk.
Oh god, I'm loud by nature, please.
Now the mountain lord's risen, lyrically unloading. Thoughts so hot, they're exploding. Your style so old, it's corroding.
Are they creeping under the bridge there? It looked like they were standing. Ooh, alright, here we go. Taking me for another ride. Snap back to reality.
I like how he. Yeah, I was about to say. I like how he's fading in and out of the AI, then back to just normal, raw video. That was nice.
I'll give you your, like, I'm like, chill, Crimson Ghost. I didn't say play another. No. Oh, wait, autoplay. Let me click that off. There we go. Ah, what'd I do with Discord? There she be. Day one, boys. Very nice, Crimson Ghost. So there's a little taste of your competition in that category. Best Night Rip is another one we got going. Oh, we got a couple in there. Ooh, whooping the big wheel.
If we got night flights, I'm expecting to see some fly high LEDs on here.
Oh, I don't know. We got a couple entries in this one, boys. So there is still some room in the best night rip. So if you have anything throughout this time, fuck. See, this is why I'm bad at this when I try to run my anything from the whole mother fluffing year, boys. Get your shit in. But no, if you have a night rip from any time this year, you can pop it in this category. I'm curious that what is Whooping the Big Wheel about? Fat Pasture. Entry. Let's go. Ooh, starting off with the epic music. Super cool that it's all lit up too.
Mm-hmm. And did that say Pigeon Forge? That's Tennessee? Yeah.
Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, August 2023. Dive time, boys. See, look at this. One of his videos, he could have thrown this in Whoop. He could have thrown this in Dive. He could have thrown it in Night Rip. So that's the beauty of 13 categories. Ooh, 80s vibe. Fuck yeah, bros! Oh, sorry, Fat Pastor. Excuse my language. I do believe he might be a pastor. Excuse me, Fluffy. Yes, this is very nice. I like the
He's got
intro.
the
It's so
license
good.
plate, everything.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
come on.
That is, I love the 80s vibe there. That is so cool. And is it like Miami Vice or something? Am I wrong? Didn't...
Well, I mean, it's like you mix Miami Vice and Back to the Future.
Yes, thank you, thank you. Obviously Back to the Future with the car, but my brain was stuck on fact-checking. Where are you? What? Okay, go-karts. Oh my god, this is like Speed Racer! Have you ever played Speed Racer on Wii? Anyone out there had kids like...
I have. Yeah.
Yeah. Speedways, Weissel. Oh my god!
Oh, there's your die.
Good night. Speed Racer. I don't know, it reminded me of that so much. Holy shit. Curtis Harms. Oh, wait.
Yeah, hi.
Alter Ego's coming out tonight, boy.
Yeah, I have the most unfriendly real name in the world, right? People are like, really, Curtis Harms, that's your real name? And I'm like, yeah, I know. I was supposed to be really rude and abrupt, but...
Fluff. Okay, I'm sorry. That's fluff and fun. I'm sorry, bro, for laughing and telling you that's fluff and funny right in your face, but I'd say it no other way. That is, I didn't think that was your real name, though, to be honest. Harms, like, yeah.
Yeah, now imagine having a camouflage uniform for 4 years that says USMC on one side and Harms on the other.
Alright, now that's kind of badass, though. I mean, that's when I feel like, you know?
Oh, it sounds that way, except for every superior ranking person would walk by and go, haha, stay out of harm's way, right?
So hearing that could be old. I could see how that could get old quick. So how does he get a whoop up this, like... I'm sorry, I can't talk. I'm like, he's whooping that high up? Like, that looks like a big Ferris wheel, right? Pretty flippin' high.
Right. I mean, this one's gonna be hard to beat.
Well, I mean, I guess they could go high. I guess in my brain, though, I'm stuck on, like, they're small, so it's just, like, meant to burr around, not, like, be, like, you know?
Oh, no, I've dealt with buildings with,
okay.
85 millimeter.
Alright, so that's just a me problem. Yeah, that's just in my head, I don't, like, I haven't imagined that they could, like, do that, you know? More Speed Racer action, I like this. The lights are really
speed, go!
I love this music. I'm getting down to the hero music. I need it here. With my Ric Flair?
Yeah, see, I was born in the 70s, so I definitely love all the 80s stuff. It's very nostalgic to me, so anything 80s I'm down for.
I was born in the 80s, so, like, I grew up in the 90s, but my parents, like, had all the 80s music and all that, so, like, I got a love for it, you know?
It was definitely a different time, but, I mean, no time's ever going to be the same as the one before, so,
Cheers to the 80s and the 90s. Need a hero. No, I went Cher on it. Where were we? Oh. A Christmas party for...
If he's flying this in Pigeon Forge, then he's close to Dollywood. He can put some Dolly music to this.
Well, I feel like you need to be flooping in Dollywood to play. No.
Hey, you got Warrior Life FPTV.
Good morning, Warrior Life. You get up for the night? No. I'm picking on him. Because he's always like, I'm getting back on schedule. I'm like, uh-huh. What schedule is that, bro? Get your twat. I should be on tomorrow night, too.
Did you see Flexo 3D?
I did not. Flexo, how'd you slip in here and I'm ignoring you? Excuse me, dude. You need your twans, bro. Glad you boys are here, because if you did not get your Rippies entry in, it's your last chance, boys. You have till tomorrow night at midnight. So I am running my mouth.
Hi, everybody.
It is Thursday, Warrior. See, he doesn't even know what day it is now because I'm out here and he doesn't sleep on schedules. He doesn't know where he's at, what's going on. He lives by FPV. No.
And now you've broken the matrix, and here we are.
No, the only reason I'm here tonight, Warrior, is because I decided we need a last chance stream. Uncle Curtis got gypped last Friday because my internet did not want to cooperate. All fluffing day it was out. So last Friday didn't work, so I'm like, you know what? Entries are due. We need our last chance stream. And then I decided it would be question and answers where everybody could grill me. Uncle Curtis could 20 question me if there's anything we need to know. And because I suck at this. This way I could run my mouth and it makes it easier. I appreciate his help. And if you did not know, Uncle Curtis is sponsoring this year's Rippies, so thank you very much again. He's got all the goodies and good stuff out on his site available for you.
I will be bringing lots of goodies, lots of giveaways, lots of good times.
Get your stuff at his shop. Damn, I gotta get my Vanna White down. I don't know why I go this way and it's opposite. Oh. And doo-doo-doo to there. So, we are almost true to categories. Video with the most Spang Boys. We have some room in there, too. Let's see. I am feeling... Let's go with the last one to enter. We've got Styles with his Rippie Entry 2023 video with the most Spang. Let's fluff and go.
You know, for the longest time, I thought they were using a Filipino word because I work offshore on a lot of oil and gas platforms. So I'm like, oh, sabang? Like, that's a Filipino thing. And they're like, no, that's different. I'm like, nah, okay. Oops.
Bang Spang, they called it, and really it was the French boys who started it, like Farouk and his little group and his group of guys, and it was just. And Sean somewhere has it recorded on the. I don't know. I could probably dig it up one day if I really wanted to, but it was just Farouk going. He's like, when I do an inverted, I spang. When I do another inverted, I spang again. Therefore, I spang spang. And like, it just literally awesome. Came from there, like. And what I think it is, it's like a different style because over in Europe, they don't have a lot of bandos, they don't have a lot of buildings that they're able to fly. You'll see a lot of these guys in open fields or trees. So what do you do in an open field to make it fun? You spang the shit out of it. You throw that quad all over the place, you know? So I really think
you got
like...
an extreme flippy floppy.
Mm-hmm. So like, in my opinion, I think it developed from that because then it came to America, like... It came to America second after, like, over there, because everybody's like, what is Spang? What's Spang? Or S-Spang? Or, like you said, you know?
Yeah.
So I find that really cool and interesting, like, that I got to see that kind of, like, grow and stuff, like. And that was Sean's favorite one. He'd always say Spang Spang, you know? So he'd be so pumped about it, like. He'd get pumped about everything, like. All of
I understand. I get excited about a lot of things.
We need some enthusiasm. I could sit here like...
Like, alright everybody, this is the next video. Here we go. Alright then.
Alrighty then. Next, we're moving on. It'll be like Animal Planet, where the voice is so monotone and mellow that it like puts you to sleep. And you're like... I'm not gonna lie, I like watching Animal Planet or shit like that at night. Like an ocean one will put me down like nothing. Like, you get a good, like, monotone voice. It's so peaceful sounding.
Mm-hmm. Oh, those are the best. I actually watch a lot of the nature stuff to go to sleep as well. I have this one favorite guy. He does more of kind of a comedic approach about different animals and facts on them and stuff. But
On YouTube, True Facts?
I think so.
And he's got like
Like,
the voice.
About the
like,
mantis shrimp and
yes,
like all that
dude,
stuff.
it's gotta be him. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's like, this psychotic little bastard can punch with the strength of the sun.
Yes, I fucking love that guy. It's so great. True Facts. Like, he's so sorry. Well, like, yeah, he's fucking great because he's got the perfect voice and he sounds just like somebody who would officially be on one of those, but like the shit he says is so off the wall. It's great.
Yeah, and he'll be all monotone, then break character. He's like, and this little creature right here. Oh shit, what the hell?
He doesn't do them as often, or he started making them again. He like took a break for a long time there. Well, YouTube got boring too, but I noticed he wasn't making as many. And best video of 2023 is our last category out of the 13 boys. And that really, I say that's got some wiggle room for whatever you like, you know, whatever you think is the best video of 2023. So we've got a handful in there, boys. So good luck to everybody. So one more time, we've got best video of 2023, video with the most spang, best night rip, most radical visuals, best micro, best racing, best proxy, vlog, chase, single freestyle pack, dive, long range, cinematic, oh, and entry rules. I almost shouted out as a category because I was on a roll.
And entry rules.
It was
yeah.
almost like Anchorman and entry rules. Oh, Doyle rules.
Wait, there's rules?
We got rules this year, boys. Yes, we did. We got a little
rules
more.
on us. What kind of rules we got?
We got rules, boys. We got official with it. Last year, we literally had like 3 rules in place. You live and you learn, and things went well, but we had to step up our game. So you get your little spiel up here, giving you a little idea of what's going on and what it's all about. We're going to watch all your shiz live on stream, everybody who entered. That'll be, I forget the dates, but I do know them. They'll be in January. Well, I will watch every single entry. And then submissions will open. Yeah, we'll have submission. Okay, I'm just going to read. Our rules. A pilot may enter 1 submission through the entire Rippies. So pick your category. Oh, and the beauty of that is until tomorrow night at midnight. If you already have something in there and you think you have something better or you want to change it out for whatever reason, you can do that up until midnight, as long as you only have 1 entry in. So it's nice. You got some wiggle room. So you can replace it if you want to, as long as there is only 1. By midnight tomorrow, boys. It must be your own original content. If you worked together with somebody, that's okay, as long as you are credited for making that video. It's on your page, so on. It's got to be your original content. Submit it to the appropriate category. I feel like that makes enough sense, you know what I mean? If it's totally like out there and doesn't fit in, probably send you a message about it and give you a chance to fix it. Anytime videos taken anytime in 2023 are eligible. So from January until the point that they close tomorrow, boys. FPV, first person view drone videos are eligible. We did bump it down to just drones this year. We thought of including other things and wings and this and that, but we decided it is the drone community, so we're sticking to drones. Pilot entering must be a member of the FPTV Discord. So, I mean, you got to drop your entry here. You got to be a member. Pilots must remain a member of the Discord until the contest ends. So, until at least January 27th. So, don't come in, drop it, and bail. I mean, that doesn't make much sense anyway for you winning and so on, you know? But you got to stay a member. Videos must be submitted by 12 a.m. Eastern Time. And if you noticed, it did change to the 23rd. Because like I said, the 22nd would have been tonight at midnight. And I was like, nah, I want to wait till tomorrow when I get on stream. So tomorrow at midnight, December 23rd, boys, is the cutoff. At Eastern Standard Time because I based it off where I live. First year, we didn't give one of those. People from all over the world didn't know what the hell time to submit it. We really did have like last minute ones, but I couldn't hold it against him because like dude was in Germany. How does he know what my time, you know? So midnight Eastern Standard Time. International winners, sorry, we're going to hit you with some shipping fees this year. Just to help the cause. So, if you want to, Jesus, I'm bad at this. To submit your video, go over to the FPTV Discord. You scroll through the categories, which are located conveniently right up here at the top for you, so that you could find them. You choose your category, click on over, post your link. I shouldn't have clicked off the rules like I could read them at the same time, you know. That was smart.
You don't have them memorized?
I should by now, but see, my problem is I keep getting off track and sounding like an idiot. So I might as well just go right in fluff and line here, or I'm gonna like, you know, keep messing up. So, see, choose your category, post your link. YouTube links are recommended. Shorts we can't throw on a playlist or the Instagram one. So if you really can't give us the YouTube link, throw in like a raw file somehow if you can, you know. Well, they've been open for submissions, so blah, blah, blah. Voting rules. There is a set of rules for voting as well this year. So to vote, check number 1, you have to be a member of the FPTV Discord. And you have to be a member of the Discord by the time submissions end. So if you have any boys out there to come and support you, I welcome that. But tell them get their asses here by the time submissions end. Because if they aren't a member of the Discord by tomorrow at midnight, they're not going to be eligible to vote this year. Why? Because you know what? It's going to prevent questionable things at the least. People can't flood in last minute. No accounts can be created 11:59 getting votes in and so on. It leaves some questionable things. So we tightened it up to make sure legitimize it as much as we can with community voting, because I do want to keep it community voting. That's the way Sean set it up for you guys to decide who wins amongst you, you know. So I like that and I'm sticking with it, but we're trying to make it as fair and legit as we can. So get your boys over to join the Discord if you want any support. I totally encourage that, because if you have boys who aren't already in here, fuck, get them in here. That's how shit works. I get it, you know. I'm all for supporting each other. But that's why I'm saying make sure you get them in here on time. All right. Doodaloo. So, to vote, get your ass in here. 1 vote per category maximum. So when you go over to Chase, don't go and vote on every video. Pick 1. When you go to vlog, same thing, pick 1. Don't go picking everybody's just because you want to be fair or something. No, no, no. You pick 1. So 1 vote per category. And 3 category minimum. What we want you guys to do is, there's a lot of entries. I really can't even expect you to go and watch every single one. I will do that because I love them all and I will commit to watching every single entry. But what I do want you guys to do is watch and support each other. So go vote in at least 3 categories. 3 categories minimum. Go place a vote and show some love in at least 3 categories. So vote for your buddy, vote for yourself, vote for whoever else, but vote for 3 people. Don't just hop in and vote for 1, you know? We want the love to spread around. Voters must remain a member of the Discord for the duration of the contest. Also, don't vote and bail. Pretty simple. You got to stay a member until January 27th. If, I don't know, 27 people jump off, you know. Nah, I don't know. I'm making up numbers. But stay in the Discord at least till the competition is over. False or fake accounts that can't be verified will be notified and removed. That basically is if anything is shady, we'll reach out and find out. I mean, I think we're all in the day and age where we could figure out if something's fake by the end of the day. You know what I mean? So if anything like that were to occur, that will be addressed. Voting will begin December 29th. So that's going to give us that little bit of a grace period to go over, look at things, clean it up, and most of all, give you guys a chance. Like, I'm not going to be like, "Rah!" come in and just delete everybody and boot you out because you missed a rule. No, the first thing we're going to do is send out a message and give you a chance to fix it. And that's where we're going to weed out most of this trouble, you know? So I've already, like, had a couple fixed. Guys had duplicates in there because they didn't realize or by mistake dropped it in the wrong. Not a big deal. We ain't going to boot your ass out. Just fix the problem and good luck. So we do want to give everyone a fair chance. So to vote, go review your entries. You'll go over, find the gold medallion, and click on that. When voting starts, I will go and find it for you. It's right up here. Little gold medallion. I will place one probably on everything just to get it started. And like I said, if there's any votes on there already, I'm going to have them, like, removed prior to then, you know, just so that we're all starting on a fair playing field, too. This year, we're starting at once. So now we got through all the boring rules. I read my book to you, and we don't want to talk about that anymore. No. I feel like I talked for too long because it's the boring stuff. But it is important. So get your votes in, get your not your votes, get your entries, get your boys over, all that good stuff. Warrior says level.
Man. I feel like I'm gonna have to charge some packs first thing in the morning. I got to get an entry in now.
Oh, he's going out there to get a fresh one. Well, you official last chance to go out and get a flight if you want to do a brand new one, boys. You see that? He's challenging himself.
The question's gonna be though, is it gonna be this guy? Or is it gonna be this guy?
Well, what I say is you take them both.
I think that's a winning answer right there.
You take them both, you feel it out, and you come back at the end of the day and you'll know your answer.
Yep. I think I'm going out tomorrow and we're just gonna go absolutely insane and just see what I can end up breaking, and we'll throw it up and see how it sticks.
Perfect. Ooh, so here, let me hit you with a question. What is a category that you want to watch a video from? Hit me with something out of here I'll throw on while we run our mouths.
I'm still stuck on the chase thing, and I did find the video I was talking about. I can send it to you later. I can actually tell you what it is if you want right now.
Oh, it's not entered, but he's stuck on this chase video, boys. We're gonna find it. All right, what do we got? You said you found
it's
it?
called This Is Only the Beginning for Wing Chase.
Let's see who we got. Michael Scott Rue, who are you, bro? Like, bro, who are you? No. We'll play him. I get sketched. I don't usually play if they didn't drop it. But Michael Scott, bro, we're showing you love, bro. What do we got here? We got some sickness from what I hear. This is only the beginning. Jeez. And it's at night. Oh, they're all lit up like mother fluffers too?
Right. I think I saw this on Instagram originally.
So, all right, they're kind of chasing each other, huh? Or are they just... He's chasing them.
And that's what I can't tell. Is it a drone or is it a wing chasing these guys?
I feel like it's a drone chasing them, but are they chasing each other? Oh, that's a drone. That's not a... Right? Yeah. That's got... Oh, Shelby Ball's on one of them. All right, all right. Berkmeister motion creeper. Okay.
That's where I saw it from, Shelby Ball. Okay.
Ah, Shelby
had
Fluff
the
in one.
flying
He's the
Castle
wing
Crash to
guy.
the Bando
All right.
Mall.
Yeah, I don't know that much about wings, I don't think. I try to learn as I go, and like, I think I've slacked in that department.
I mean, it looks like it'd be a fun, relaxing kind of FPV style of flight, right?
Yeah, relaxing much more. Yeah, I agree. And like, I wonder if like they had to be like, all right, we're gonna loop this way, you know, to stay together. I feel like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Again, if you're flying 4 wings up in the air at the same time, there's got to be some good coordination.
Coordination. Thank you. Like. He couldn't help himself. He saw the cap. He knew he had to get it in.
That's how you know it's an FPV drone pilot right there.
Are these fly-high LEDs?
That would be my guess, but I don't know. I'm not sure.
MSR is chasing with the quad, Lexo said.
Okay.
Thank you. I love the real-time fact checks, too. When I ask a question or we don't know something and the chat comes through.
So it begins.
People are probably like, you could Google that. And I'm like, no, that's not what we do. Like, I like to ask the chat. Oh, I should have commented on that video before I shut it down. But that was so lit up. And, like, they were flying in, like, nice formation together, too. And, like, all at the same, like, speed. Like, now, okay, maybe a dumb question. Yeah, you could. I think when I get the answer in my head, I, like, want to stop talking. But, like, I guess a wing would be similar with throttle. You could, like, speed it up. So, yeah, for them to be going the same speed is, like, skill. Okay. Sorry, my brain didn't fully develop that, and I said half out loud before and I should have kept most of it in my head first and just finished the thought. Elf.
I like it. Flexo 3D says the chat knows all.
The chat does know all. I love that. It's fluffing.
Yes.
Oh. I gotta show you the We Bleed fucking slaps they sent. Because it knows all. It's actually sick. It's hands with like a rosary of a tiny whoop or something, like with a drone on it. I'm like, their slaps are sick this year. Where'd I put my axe? Oh, boys. The pile from the Rippies sponsors is looking beautiful. I can't wait to spread it all out. And this shit ain't happening until after Christmas, but I can't wait to spread it all out and, like, separate and make, like, all the prize packs. Like, that's going to be so exciting. Like, even looking at them as they come in, I'm like, oh! Well, you know what? I lied. I'm not going to get up for those stickers because then it'll be on a whole thing, but We Bleed stickers this year are sick. Like, and it's like praying hands with, like, a rosary bead of, like, a drone, so get your ass to the Rippies or win a Rippie to get them. He sent me a stack, so all the winners will get them. I'll throw them in the bags, the gift bags for the attendees. Good stuff.
All right. This is one of my favorite stickers ever, right here. Let's see.
Fluff gravity. Oh, shit! I can't. I quit. No, I'm done.
Oh, here's another one. Here's another one.
I can't read that one yet. And also,
it says
high on life.
High on life and also drones.
All my stickers are over on the toolbox. He started it and I continued it. So as long as I have one of everything, I give everything else away. I have a shit ton of them too. Dude, I am hoping. I have to look through all my stickers to find Lazy Day stickers. I have not heard from Lazy Day in a minute. But Lazy Day was an OG the year Sean created the Rippies. And when that's like funny because I said everybody like came together with it, you know? And Sean actually didn't even know what to call it. And I didn't even know the story of how it started because this is how girls tell stories too, 700 intros. But the stream that it happened on wasn't public, and I didn't realize it because I had to learn YouTube over time. So so recently, I didn't know this stream even existed or wasn't made public, you know, I just looked past it. But Lazy Day saw something on Instagram and was like, oh my God, the Rippies is still going. That's amazing. He goes, it's awesome that you stuck with the name that I picked. And I'm like, fucking what, bro? You came up with the name? I'm like, that's awesome. How the hell did that, you know? And I didn't even have to question him on how it happened. And he was like, yeah, one night on stream, Sean was talking about doing an awards show and he wanted suggestions for names. So people started shouting it out and the Rippies was born. And Mother Fluffin' Lazy Day came with the fact check and gave me the actual goddamn date that it happened on. He's like, yeah, it was a stream on blah, blah, blah. So that's what made me go back and look through YouTube Studio or whatnot. And then I found it and it wasn't public. I was like, oh my God. So then I made it public and I was like, is this the one you're talking about? He went and found the Mother Fluffin' moment it happened and everything in the chat. I'm like, bro, I wasn't even asking you for the fact check, but that's so awesome. Like, so like now I know the origin of the Rippie's name and everything. So I don't think I said it on stream yet, but thank you, Lazy Day, FPTV, for officially naming the Rippies. And look, it took me years to find that out or to like realize that and put it together. Like, so.
That's amazing.
And see, my whole point is, oh, if I find his stickers, I'm going to put those in the prizes this year, I told him. Because I know I have a stack of them somewhere. I've given some away over time. But he sent Sean a bunch that year because Sean was going to send out slap packs to people. So a good handful like sent some in, you know? And he was one of them. But then I don't know, I just kind of had them. Like, you know, and I've given some away over time. But I am going to look for those so that I could put them in. Because I think that's awesome that he came up with the name. And I always like to give credit where it's due. So thank you one more time, Lazy Day. I should make a short out of that. I just haven't had the time. He said he was gonna. I was like, yeah, bro, fucking do it. You know?
The origin story.
Origin story. All right, bro. Somebody hit me with those 20 questions. What do you got? Nothing? No questions for me, boys? Putting you guys on the spot now. I always got to think of everything. Like, this was my idea to come and sit here on a stream. I'm not going to lie, though. This fucking Ric Flair robe is awesome.
It's snazzy. Yeah.
It's new. I'm loving it. Like, it's perfect. It's so soft. It's comfy. I'm feeling myself. And I really named it the Ric Flair. And, like, because it makes me smile every time, so it adds a little extra night, like, you know. I look at it and I just think Ric Flair goes, woo! And I love it.
And is this going to be a robe that you'll wear at the Rippies as well?
I could bring it. If it gets chilly at night, I'll bring my robe. I'll have to bring at least one of them with me, yes.
I'll do that. Get the whole boa? I mean...
Boa? Should I wear a boa like an asshole this year? I don't know why I'd feel like an asshole. I would probably do a boa potentially, but I would feel ridiculous. I'd feel like, you know. But I'm not like totally hating on it, so I could go 50-50 on the boys in the chat. Boa or no boa? Because I know this is the shit you really care about in life. Fashion, like this is what you. No, if I asked him, please. Oily has his snakeskin boots already.
Oh, bring a cane. Flexo says bring a cane.
Bring a cane! I have a walking stick. Does that count? It's like wooden and like swirly. A cane. See, I wouldn't want a cane. It would have to. Well, it'd have to look like more like a wand or something. Like beat your ass with. Warrior votes for a boa. I could be like those super classy broads that you see at the flea markets sometimes around my house. The ones who wear a boa around their neck. But when I say boa, I mean like a real snake.
Oh, gosh. Like, show up with a Burmese python around yourself. I'm
here. Oh my god, that's what I pictured in my head. I wasn't even picturing a boa. I was picturing the yellow, those albino Burmese ones that look yellow and white. That's... Oh, I'd have to wear the Ric Flair robe if I did that, though. Or no, Jake the Snake. Did he wear robes? It doesn't matter. I will mix every wrestler in on that day. Walking stick is a bit wizardy. Okay, I can see where it takes that. But I did say, like, wand. I don't know why I went wand, like. All right, let's hit another video or two. Let's see. Cinematic. Vlog will be too hard to hear because I run my mouth right now, so. Oh, let's. I don't know where to go, boys. Chat. Tell me what to pick.
Single pack freestyle.
Ooh, single pack. There we go. And chat, take your pick next. First one to tell me a category. We'll watch one out of there next. Pick a number between 1 and 10.
3.
1, 2, 3. We've got Orbits, Fairground, Rips, FPV, Freestyle. Let's go. Wait.
One
Excuse
second,
me?
I gotta put my phone in.
Oh, that's okay. I have to subscribe to Orbits anyway, so you have a moment. Like, I was not subscribed, so sweet. Get your thorns, Orbit. For dropping your video, thank you. And for joining us, let's go. We got some Fairground Rips. Crap, what category? Best single pack freestyle. What is planned for the event? It's in Atlanta. Yes, in Atlanta on January 27th. We are going to roll in and have dinner at 6:30, meet everybody, get to hang out, and at 7:30 the awards will begin. We'll hand out all our prizes. You come, you get a gift bag for all attendees. All the winners get like super sick prizes from our sponsors. I can't even wait to put those together. Like, I'm getting pumped about them all rolling in. The boys fly pretty much all weekend long. Most will be there between like Thursday to Monday, which, you know, gives the buffer time all in between, you know. And then Sunday is the big day where everybody gets to get all together to go flying. So that's on the low until it happens, but you know, but that's a good one. Like, because all throughout the weekend, like, it'll be smaller groups. People are flying together, obviously, but Sunday is the big day where everybody hangs out, you know. So I am excited. I can't believe it's like, I feel like it's so soon already. I can't believe anything, boys. Entries tomorrow, Christmas is here, and then it is time.
Yeah,
Really
it's
set it up
right
for-
around the corner.
Well, and that's why we close it before Christmas, because let's be real, this alone is a busy week. This week is busy enough, you know, so next week and so on, let everybody enjoy their time with their families, whatever they're doing for the holidays or just time off, you know. Which means getting in by tomorrow.
Tomorrow before midnight.
Yeah, we only got one vote for the BOA. I don't think the BOA's gonna happen.
Well, not for you at least. I might wear a boa.
Ooh, that sounds good though. I'd like to see. We could get custom BOAs for everybody.
No, there's
No,
a good
just
chance
you.
I will wear a shamag or a scarf of some sort, though.
Ah, fuck, dude, a shamag? Fill me in.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Shamag.
So you're throwing out some official names for it. That looks like a babushka here.
Yeah, it's called a shamag, but a lot of people know it as what the dudes who went over to like Iraq and Afghanistan wore.
Okay, so that's where the term comes from. That's what I was wondering where, like, you know?
Yeah, yeah. A lot of us former active duty dudes have stuff like this. Just, it's very versatile. It's one of those things, you know, like you can use it for a bunch of different things.
So you actually still do
yeah.
use it, like, and carry it with.
Yeah, I'm not like a hoarder or anything, but I do keep things that are of efficient use.
I might be somewhat of an acquirer of things. I have several collections. I played a game once on Facebook. I was like, ask me if I own it. And it was like an 80-20 ratio. I had like most of it. Fucking Bullfrog, I don't know where he's at, but he listed off all this old 80s shit and video game stuff in one day. And Quad Daddy was like, Laura, what do you have to say about that? I was like, yep, I own all of that. Like,
Oh, Mr. Forevermore just entered.
oh, Evermore. Hello, hello. How are you? Haven't seen you in a minute, but I see all his Instagram photos of him. Oh, sorry to throw it out, and his family. They're all so cute. They all look so happy is the truth of it. One, like, what I like about his posts most, and when it comes to that, is like, they're always smiling. Like, it's not just the photos. Like, you could see the genuine smiles on, like, his whole family's face. So well done, man. You're doing something right out there forevermore. And glad to see you. And I can't read. Leary. Ah, fuck you. What a name, dude. Let me try this one. Liar OEC? Lear OC? Leary OC? Dude, I'm having trouble. Similar to Beefy. It's hard. Forgive me. Help me out. I don't even know if we can fact check on that one. Liar OC. It's not OC. EC. Wait, EC? Lirio EC?
Lirio EC?
I feel like that's Lirio EC. I feel like that's a better bet than the first several things I've said. So,
don't worry, no one can pronounce it.
He is just a schmog with a ring. No, never mind. Whew. Y'all are testing me tonight.
Lambo drives Zambo.
Oh, Lambo driving those mother fluffing Zambos. How are you tonight, dude? We're on an off night. Surprise, surprise. I missed everybody last week, and I just could not get through unless we had at least an extra one. So I should be here tomorrow night if all goes well. Twan, twingy, twan. I love with you. Variations. We got Luroic.
Leroic.
Like
heroic.
Heroic, Leroic. Thank you, dude. Thank you, Uncle Curtis, for that little heroic. And thank you for the fact check, because I try. But when you come to the stream, you get you Twan. So hello. It's good to see everybody. Can confirm that us. Oh. Australian women are beautiful. See, sometimes I shouldn't read just the chat before I... He married one. Well, congrats to you. Smart man shouting out his beautiful wife. Yeah, rhymes with heroic. And that's how I'll remember it, too. Like, things like that are so helpful. Let's see. Oh, nobody gave me a chat choice of category to pick. I can't talk. I told the chat to pick category, and y'all didn't. To watch next. I'm going with cinematic then. Because you know what? I've grown a love for cinematic over time. Like, not going to lie, at first I wasn't as into it because you're not hitting as many gaps or it's not as fast-paced sometimes. But, like, it's not about that. It's about the beauty of it, you know? So, you know what? And since I said that, I'm going to go with beauty. The beauty of... Testing me again. Yeah. Mallorca. Ooh, and I get to subscribe. 5 subscribers, boys. Ah, go over and show this dude some love. He's probably a newbie. Mado FPV dropping his Rippie's Entry. Awesome. Give him a little extra love tonight. Mado FPV, go over and subscribe. We are gonna watch The Beauty of Mallorca. His cinematic entry.
Is it Mallorca?
Mallorca! If it's Spanish, it certainly is Mallorca. That would make a lot more sense. He's got nothing in the description to help me out, though. Weird pipes on the mountain. I don't know what that was. Link, I don't know. My link dropper may have gone to bed. Big, oily guy passed out for the night now.
Oh, this is pretty.
Category purple is god dang right, forevermore. Did you not hear that this is my Ric Flair road? I don't know why. It reminds me of Ric Flair, but I have named it the Ric Flair, and I fluffin' love it. And purple is my favorite, I can't lie. And see, something about cinematic too is I get to see so many different parts of the world. Like, in ways I wouldn't have seen it before. Like, you could watch whatever shows, movies, this and that, but you ain't getting this view, this perspective.
No. Oh, did you see last year the guy that flew the drone into the volcano?
I do think I do, yeah. Because he didn't get hit with lava, but he got pretty low, right? And it was like out.
Oh,
I feel like I should remember.
I saw one that he actually, I believe it was, lost a drone for the shot kind of video.
Then I'm gonna go, no, I haven't seen that. But I feel like I want to. Like, I feel like I want to see that.
Let me see.
Ric Flair goes, woo! Sorry, I'm stuck on the Ric Flair. I'll get over it at some point. Probably a few streams later.
Dialing and profiling.
Profiling. Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Okay, I knew he said woo, but that's about all I...
Yeah, insane drone crash into Iceland volcano.
That's a crazy road. Looks like something out of a racing game.
Right? And the range this guy's getting here. Or girl, guy, girl, whoever.
Oh, let's see. I'm so slow, I'm not used to, Oh, wait. I could just doodaloo. Is this how I could doodaloo it? I don't multitask usually because, like, that's gonna be weird. Can I just do that? But I'm gonna go out of my way to drop his link. Does that work? I'm like, so, yeah! I can comment on my own stream! I'm like, so fucking technological.
Yeah!
I feel like dude deserves it. I appreciate that he entered the Rippies, and at 5 subscribers. So, man, we got Uncle Curtis's shop all over the place.
Hey, look at me.
Well, heroic. Do you fly a drone, dude? I'm glad to see you came over. We got a drone contest going on, and you got blah, 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 entries end tomorrow. So if you have something to drop, last chances to do so. I don't know, boys. I said this is 20 question night. You got any more, anything else? I'm running out of... The silence.
You know what I think you got to do? I think you got to call someone out by name. Just pick somebody off of the list and say, you pick a category.
Lambo, you're last on the list. Pick a category. Sorry, mother fluffer. You have been chosen. You are the chosen one.
Yes.
I'm actually getting hot down here in this robe. This is crazy. Usually it's cold in my basement. And I don't even have my heater kicked on because my Christmas lights are plugged in.
I mean, is that thing full on velvet or what is it made of?
It's fucking, oh. We got like the plush, velvety, inside and out. Then you have the extra luxurious fur on your collar and your cuffs. Now, it was cuffed, but I have long arms because I'm tall. And one of my things in life is I don't like short sleeves. Like, I don't like long sleeves that like short. It bothers me. I like to cover my hands up. So I did modify the Ric Flair slightly. because it even had the fluffy cuff. But I like my hands covered up. And extra fluffy hood. Some pockets on that bitch for full wrestling, like ba-ba-da-ba. John Cena theme music. Wait. I have been slacking this whole time. Hold on. Control F.
Hello.
Ba-ba-da-ba. It plays my John Cena. Stemming from my dog being named John Cena. Because I don't think you know.
Oh, awesome.
My kids done named my dog John Cena because he was the biggest one. Well, he was the biggest one. Oh, Lambo says, proxy. I don't know why I slapped my desk. I'm getting feisty now, boys. We need WWE themes. Like, if you didn't... fudge. I'm slacking. I should have started saving them. The boys kind of went crazy with that. They've already got some memes out there. Lambo says, proxy. I'm going to show Flo some love tonight. He's a youngin' out there in the game. And I like the name of it. The name caught my eye, ain't gonna lie. It was fun. Big Bando Bonanza, boy! It's a fluffin' bonanza. How could I not appreciate that name?
That used to be my favorite restaurant.
Bonanza? Fuck. When did I pause this? Yeah. I'm sitting here like an asshole waiting.
I think the last time I had a bonanza was like 1987.
I'm trying to think, and somebody else said another name, Ponderosa. Do you remember
Yes.
Ponderosas? I have not seen one of those in like a million years. Like, and I think
I saw one about 10 years ago in Indiana.
Lowe's ripping through here with some speed.
This place looks very familiar, doesn't it?
Is this the bud plant? Or no? This might be the bud plant, but I could be wrong. I feel like they're in the Philly area, though. Oh, where are you at? I don't know. I don't have the fact check.
It's funny, you know, I've seen so many videos on, you know, like Instagram mostly, but you see so many videos and you're like, oh, I know this place. People are like, oh, where's it at? And you're like, oh, I have no idea where it is. I know this scene, like this place.
Like, I've seen those gaps before. I know over here, I know, you know?
Oh, right,
But
right.
you're
I know
right,
the
I've
tagging,
even
I know the
recognized-
concrete.
But you're right, like, after seeing different people fly there, too, like, you will recognize certain ones.
Like, you know, we're going to Atlanta, right? There's a certain football stadium that I expect to see with a bunch of tagged up.
I want to go to the stadium. I'm definitely going to the stadium because that is one of the places Sean flew. Like, you know, I'm like, yeah, I got to hit that up. So that's definitely on my bucket list in Atlanta for sure. Amongst others, but that is definitely a top tier for me.
And is there a bank or a college in no, the college is in Colorado. There's a bank in Denver or a bank in Atlanta, isn't there?
You know what? I'll be honest. I didn't do a lot of the Bando research. The boys have been on that. And believe me, they're on it. So they've got like a list of like pin, or I shouldn't say a list. They've got a bunch of pins, really. And eyeballed a bunch of spots. So I'm just kind of have faith in them and leave, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I leave that up to them. I have full faith in that department, you know?
So Lambo would like to add an additional category, a 3D category.
Well, if I'd say Flexo would take the cake, he's about her own. Not that he doesn't deserve it, but 3D category would be awesome, and it is growing lately. I have been seeing like more 3D pilots out there.
Mm-hmm.
Potentially next year, we will see.
There
Because
we go.
we have expanded from the original ones. Like, I think there were like 9 or 10 to begin with, and we bumped it up to 13. Because we don't want to go too crazy adding in like 27, but we do want to give it like a nice little variety, so you have a couple options. Like Fat Pastor's entry was like a perfect example. It was, he was flying a tiny whoop, doing a dive at night, amongst
Right.
other things, but like he could have fit in 3 separate categories right there. So he got to choose which one he liked the most, you know, that he wanted to throw it in. So I thought that was perfect.
Yeah, and if Lambo is flying 3D, I mean, there's a couple of categories he could throw some things into. He could throw into the single pack rip. Uh, uh, I mean, depending on how he's flying, can 3D be considered Spang?
I suppose you could Spang with a 3D, but I don't know, because I feel like Spang is very flippy floppy, and like my definition, it's got like a crispness to it, like almost an edge to a trick or something. Like when they flip, it's like so abrupt when they change movements. They'll be like so quickly, like it's so abrupt and so like, no, it's got like a distinctness because of that. Now, can you create that with 3D? I'm not sure. Maybe, but I don't know if they. Flexo, do you think Spang could work in 3D? Because Flexo has got fucking 3D flying down. You know, like, I'd say he's got that shit locked in. So, like, if anybody might know that answer, can you Spang with 3D Flexo? I'm curious myself now. Because I feel like when you flip in 3D, I don't want to say floaty is the wrong term, but, like, because the way it is, you're not just, like, you know? Or,
Right.
yeah, that explanation, I don't know if that made sense. So I don't know if you'd get
No,
that same
so
snappy. Can you be super snappy?
I
I'm
don't know.
20
Flexo
questions,
said
tearing it apart.
Flexo's saying he'd go proxy.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to pick Roxy.
Or I mean, and depending on how you're doing it where you're at, you could even do cinematic.
Well, I feel like him flying 3D, he's got options of categories, you know, but Spang, I don't know. I don't feel like, I mean, maybe it's possible, but I don't. Spang 3D can work, but you need a full understanding of both. I agree. That's why I feel like the styles could be meshed, but the way 3D works, I don't know that 3D was meant for spanging right away, so you'd really have to adapt it. All right, all right. Thank you, Flexo, for your expert opinion in the 3D world. And I do mean that. I said it kind of like an ass, but like, you know. Oh, we're watching Chubby's prop shop video. You know why? Because I'm partial. This is my backyard bando, boys. We did prop shop and pierogies this year. I made homemade pierogies and after the boys flying. I'm sorry. One of the most important questions of the night and of every stream, dude. Are you Team Pierogi or Team Empanada?
So my wife is Mexican.
Oh!
And she's in the other room, so I'm 100% team empanada.
Damn, who is it? Lambo. Is your wife Polish? Are you the one who was on the fence? Somebody else had a wife who was Polish, so he could not say empanada. Team Empanada has gained another member tonight, boys. That's that every stream. It is an ongoing war that we are in amongst each other for no reason at all besides fun. Team Pierogi has been going strong for a long time, so Team Empanada needs some new members, so.
Well, I'm happy to be part of the team.
I love pressing people with that question. I was so disappointed. I took my kids to a concert and I told them I was going to press the band about it, like afterwards, and I totally forgot. Like, I want to press these little ass kids, these 20-some-year-old kids in this like emo band. Like, they would have looked at me like I was crazy, but I would have been like, no, I said Team Empanadas or Team Pierogies. Very true.
Serious.
Only twice did someone say they didn't know what either were. They had no idea what a pierogi or an empanada is. But there's been many people who didn't know what pierogies are either, though. That seems to be wait, you're in Texas and oh, wait, you didn't grow up in Texas. You grew up in Illinois. Do they have pierogies in Texas now? Like, is that common? Like in the grocery store, let's say?
Actually, yeah. Houston is one of the most diverse cities in America.
I'm going to have to, like, start mapping out a pierogi chart because it does die off at a certain point, and I don't know where that point is. It's somewhere in the middle of the country towards the west. Pierogies aren't as much of a thing. Empanadas definitely take over on the west coast for sure. But, like, from Pennsylvania to Florida, they exist heavily, and then it seems like out to Illinois, we have strong, you know? So I don't know where it fades, but, like, I have noticed not everyone eats them, so I'm weird. I like to, take these things. And somebody said they're Team Pierogi. Oh, yeah, Lambo. Okay, that's what I thought. Team Pierogi. He said that because his wife's in the other room. Although he respects the empanada. That's the way to do it.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I still go back to the god dang free empanadas. Like, the universe wins sometimes. Like, I'm gonna throw Smudge on just while we talk, because why not? Ooh, nice proxy. We're at a concert, and we ordered empanadas because the stand was there, so we laughed, and we got, like, one order, and walk away. The guy chases us down with a bag, and he's like, did you get yours? And we're like, yeah. He goes, well, check it, please. And we opened it. We're like, yeah, they're in there. And he goes, oh, we'll take these anyway. So he gave us a motherfluffing free order of empanadas. I was like, the universe wants me to have these. I have to eat them. Like, Team Empanada won the battle today. I had to submit.
Absolutely.
So I respect
It's one for the good guy.
The good guy, yes. Ooh, so that's
Now,
nice.
I saw Lambo said... Sorry.
Oh, what Lambo say?
Yeah, Lambo said something about, he said no Vietnamese, and since we're talking about pierogies, now I'm thinking gyoza. Are you steamed gyoza? Have you had that?
Say it one more time. Gyoza?
Uh-huh.
No, but now you're gonna tell me about it, right? It's Vietnamese? It's gotta...
Well, I think it's Japanese.
Oh, Japanese. Okay. It's gotta be some sort of
I feel like
dumpling if you
everyone
bring it.
knows.
Because we get into the pierogi talk, and we all basically agree it's like everything is a dumpling of some nature. But we had to go...
And that's what a...
Oh, say it. God damn it, I forgot the name of it already. It's a what?
A gyoza.
Gyoza. I'm not that cultured. I've never heard of that one. A gyoza. So what's inside of it then? If it's a dough, what do they stuff in there?
I usually get pork, or you can get chicken, but it's just, we usually get the steamed ones at the little place down the street. But yeah, Warrior Life said it's a Japanese pierogi.
But stuffed with meat. Oh, Jesus Christ. I mean, like, alright, so, like, the filling is meat. Because pierogies are usually potatoes. Empanadas, mostly meat is what I think of, right? I think you could do other styles and all that, but I've never heard of that one. Okay, Japanese pierogi. And raviolis, we've called the Italian ones, because that basically kind of, a pot sticker. Okay. See, pot sticker I've heard of. Oh, I could go for some of those, actually. That would be good. Oh, I've seen that spelled out. Thank you, boys. Now it was like a moment when I saw the word. I've never...
that moment, that poof.
Yes,
I know exactly what that is, and now I'm hungry for it.
That is too funny. I never... Yeah. See, you learn things on stream. I love it.
Hey, Warrior Life FPV, you lived where? Say Japan, please.
Warrior, were you in Japan? He's been all over. He got stationed, I think, all over the place, so he's been around. Warrior, we need that fact check.
For a year.
You lived in Japan for a year?
Uh-huh.
Ah, what did you think of it over there? That's cool. Do you like good experience or?
I loved it, and I didn't want to come back. And then when I came back, I understood why people that lived over there had some of the opinions they had about people that live over here.
Okay. Ah, I felt
Oh,
like
he said Okinawa.
I felt like that could
Where?
be true,
Foster?
but I needed the fact
Hanson?
check. Forevermore, where you at? Pick a category. I'm calling people out now because that's what the wrestler robe does. Gives you balls. No. Come, I challenge you. Pick a category, bro. I'll play something. We're making our way through. Because ain't nobody 20 question me. We're always on food. I love food. I got us on pierogies and pot stickers.
So now we're all hungry for pot stickers.
Yes.
And it looks like Warrior is
Thank you.
a fellow like myself, possibly.
Warrior, fact check me. Were you a Marine? I know he was in the service. I want to say Marine. Not feel bad if I get it wrong. Let's doodaloo. Let's see what Rittie's got. Rippie, who I'm gonna call Thor. I looked at dude. I saw him. I met him at Rampage. I walked past him and I walked back and I was like, I can't help myself. I was like, I gotta tell you, you look just like Fluff and Thor. And he's like, I know. And he's got a little Thor hammer that he wears. I'm like, fucking perfect. Thank you, bro. Like, cause he's like a big guy, so he's tall, but he's got the hair and the beard. Like, it's, you look at him and you're like, Thor, you know? You get the Thor vibe, like. Ooh, and this is chasing the Vulcan innovation stuff. Is he chasing Shelby Vol too? Yep. Well, I saw the wing, and I know they roll in the, you know, the crew. Actually, I think they call it the crew. Everybody's got their own crew, but they're the crew, you know?
Hey, wait a minute. I know this is a silly question, but is this the same area the other video we just watched a while ago with the wings flying at night lit up is?
You know what? You might be right. Let's watch when he rounds that street again, because it's almost like a lap. I don't know if I remember the parking lot, because I don't know if I was focused on the trees. The corners, I remember the road. Wait, there's the gate, right? The gate across the parking lot. I feel like they went through that in the last one. Yeah, because if you followed the road there, it's almost like a race, a lap. I feel like you're right, man. You were very observant, see?
Hey!
See, Forevermore says, looks like the same flat wall. Yep. Fact checks rolling in. I love it.
We all just became internet investigators. Like, wait a minute, I know that.
Stop it. I said I want to fucking investigate trees, like learn like what trees are indigenous to where, so I could be like, oh dude, like you got a fucking sugar maple, like, but it's a specific red kind, so like that's only in this part of the world, so it's gotta be like because it is cool, like in the cinematic or long range you'll see a lot of like different mountains, different trees and landscapes, and it's crazy how different they really are. So I'm all fired up tonight, boys. I might have to take the Ric Flair off for a minute. I don't know. But I still put it on my lap like a blanket. It's the way to do it down here. Very peaceful music.
Oh, okay. Lambo says that's Shelby's zone. It's like a closed course.
It looks like a closed course, like the way they've got it, you know? Well, they've got a nice setup for the wings to be able to go in. Like, I'm gonna call it a lap. It creates a nice fucking lap, you know?
Oh yeah, it's a perfect spot. This is some stuff you could put on and, you know, relax to.
Music is very peaceful in this, yes. Nice with the flowy flights following them. Cookies are done, mother fluffer. That sounds good. I haven't baked cookies in years. See, I'm back to Ric Flair. I used to love baking cookies. I should again.
Are like regular cookies or like special cookies?
I've never baked anything special. Actually, as a matter of fact. I've literally not even eaten anything special until like this past year. Uh-huh. It was all brand new. I'm becoming a little more of a veteran now, but like it was all brand new this year, like, so, you know. But now I've never baked the goodies, you know, but I'm just gonna have to order some goodies from Uncle Curtis, like you should all do if you want goodies.
Oh, there's some people in this chat right here that have consumed plenty of those goodies.
Yes, the family baking is what I was. I was on a wholesome moment too.
So I made some candy for the first time this year with my daughter, and it's called Dragon's Beard candy.
Ooh.
And it's also known as hand-pulled cotton candy, where you cook your sugar and water and everything to a certain temperature, and then you hand pull it, and then twist it, and then make a figure eight, and then pull it again, and so it keeps doubling over. And you get up to like 200,000 strands of sugar hand pulled by the time it all starts falling apart, and it has kind of the consistency of cotton candy.
Does it get hard or does it stay? No, it stays like cotton candy. It's not like rock hard like sugar candy.
Right. It stays soft. You tear it apart and put it into little bundles, and you can put like little pieces of chocolate or little gummies in the middle, like wrap them up, and make it like a whole little treat. So it's soft, that almost like cotton candy sugar on the outside, and then a little treat on the inside.
I'm impressed because like seeing people work with like sugar is crazy when they melt it like that and pull it and stuff. So I've never seen it done to the point of cotton candy. Like, that's awesome.
Oh yeah, just Google Dragon's Beard candy. It's so neat. We had so much fun doing it.
If I do that in front of my kids, they'll make me do it. So I'm like, no. Dragon Beard candy, that'll be fucking fun though. I used to have a cotton candy maker. It's got to be somewhere, like just a little one. And it was perfect because all you needed were like Lifesavers or Jolly Ranchers to put in there. Or like whatever sugar special. But you didn't have to buy the special shit. You could just use the candy. And that was awesome. That was fun. Freeze-dried what? Cookies? The fuck are you freeze-drying, Lambo? You got me so confused.
Forevermore said he did it with noodles. Yeah, guys, I'm telling you, look up Dragon's Beard candy and do it with the family. You'll have a blast. You're going to make a huge mess with the cornstarch and powdered sugar at the end, but it's so fun.
That sounds fun. And noodles, you made homemade noodles that way? That's awesome too. I've seen like videos of people doing that shit. Like, I've made homemade noodles with the little machine and rolling them out and stuff, but never like the pool. This is the pool method. Just so you know, that's how you do it. Oh, boys. I'm doodalooting, I don't know. Let's see. Freeze-dry Skittles, that's weird. What are they all about? You could freeze-dry candy like that? The only thing I could think of is like fruit.
No, the freeze-dried candy thing is getting popular down here. I'm seeing a lot in Houston, and oh yeah, Skittles and like gummy bears will pop up to multiple times their size. Like I don't know, they do all kinds of cool things, and then they get crunchy and powdery and dissolve in your mouth.
I think I've had like the freeze dried ice cream, like astronaut ice cream and shit like that, but tart and tiny. That's weird. I've never seen freeze dried candy yet. I'm gonna go back to most radical visuals because I feel like it. How's that for a reason?
I love the reason.
Ooh, let's see. Entering the Hall of Days from Spiralize. Let's go. And maybe one or two more before we hop off. Anybody got any more 20 questions for me? Because I'm bad at the running my mouth about stuff. Rippies is January 27th. In January of next year. See what I said? I'm bad at this. Most importantly, I am here tonight, a day early, to give you boys the last chance to get your Rippie's entries in. To let you know that you have till tomorrow at midnight. So that is priority at this point. Where are those visuals, boy? I'm like, you got some pretty fall scenery going here. There we are.
Oh, ask and you shall receive. There you go.
Yeah. We're gonna have to split these up when I watch them this year. Last year, we watched like, I don't know, 10-ish in a row, a little more. And it was like, it was too much. Like after 3 or 4 of the trippy ones, we were like, ah! No. Do you freeze dry that forevermore? The favorite plant? That'd be interesting.
Yeah, so freeze-dried hash infused candy is the thing.
Would there be a benefit to freeze drying it? What would that... My brain is like... like you see here, it's going... trying to think about... I would have never put any thought into like freeze drying anything in that department, you know?
Well, I mean, you know, people like the astronaut candy stuff, the astronaut ice cream.
Yeah.
So imagine that just being infused.
Fair enough, like... Good music for this. Ooh, that's pretty. No matter what kind of video it is, I like when people pop up like that and you get to see like the whole like area that they're in. Like especially when they're ripping low like through stuff, like when they pop up I get so excited. I'm like, "Oh!" I don't know why, like cuz I get to see like everything, you know? Like it gives a different perspective like.
Oh yeah.
And they don't have to do it for long. A nice little turnaround's all I need, but it's exciting.
Oh, we have a spot here in Houston that is outside of town a ways, but it's perfect. They have kind of almost a track built through the woodsy area of this park. And then there's open areas. So you come up, you know, especially if you're flying around sunset. So you're going through the trees, all that stuff, and then come up just like you're talking about and see everything, all the, you know, the whole park. And then go back down into the trees and yeah.
Just like that. That's all you need. It's like, oh, look at this. And then, you know, back to what you were. Yeah.
You know, it just changes up the tempo from that kind of fast, aggressive, and then that slow cinematic, and then right back into the up tempo.
In the tombs in Okinawa. What kind of shiz is that, dude? Warrior. I'm interested, for real.
Oh my God, bravery. Man, I was a square. Like when I was in Okinawa, like I mean I was a aspiring professional alcoholic, but that's all I did was I just drank whiskey and a little bit of rum. But I was scared to do or touch anything outside of that.
Fair enough. Warrior's been living on the wild side. No.
Okinawa's a great place. Yeah. No, Okinawa was a beautiful place, beautiful place. Yeah, I don't know if you know, it's an island. So a lot of people kind of compare it to like Hawaii, I guess.
Is it warm there?
Yeah. If you like overbearingly hot and humid in the middle of summer, like, when you take a nice fresh shower and then you go open the door and you're immediately sweating, it's that kind of place.
I guess I never thought about the temperature over there, to be honest. That's why, But when you compared it to, well, fuck yeah, it is an island, so okay. See, it's so weird when you don't actually put that much thought into things like that. Huh. But yeah, the sweat, that doesn't sound that fun. Like when you said that, I thought about like when you wake up in a tent. Like if you've ever gone camping, it's nice and cool at night, but you'll wake up in the morning and it's like, you can't breathe. It's so hot. Or like inside of a car. If you've ever slept in a car or a tent, like it's awful when you wake up, that dreaded heat just like everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I've driven back and forth across the country for work a lot of times and slept in my truck. So yeah, there's times I wake up, it's 100 degrees and I've just got the window cracked, but I'm just dying. It's a sauna essentially.
Yeah, waking up in the heat is awful. An armpit kind of place. That sounds like a good way to like explain that. Armpit. It's like an armpit. But you get the idea.
Yeah,
That really like paints a picture there.
Forevermore asked what my favorite plant to grow in the garden was, besides the obvious plants that we deal with. But this year I've really got attached to growing tomatoes and a little bit like jalapenos, but for the most part, cherry tomatoes. We probably grew a couple thousand total this year.
How many plants did you have?
Last count was 60 something.
Oh, that's a nice fucking crop, dude. That's a good sized garden.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we have two greenhouses and then we have our outdoor area.
Ah, okay, that's nice. I love having a garden. I've always had one. Like tomatoes do well here, like in this whole area. Like, so that's something I grew up with. Like everybody plants tomatoes.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get the big boys down there or you just like the cherry ones?
I just like doing the cherry tomato ones.
What the hell do you do with thousands, dude, though? Because that is true. Like 60 some plants, that's a lot. Like, because the way cherry tomatoes, too, you get a shit ton on there. Like the bigger tomatoes, I mean, you get quite a few of those, too. They produce nice, but cherry tomatoes is a different ball game. There's so many. Do you can them or anything? Or you just go through, you eat enough of them that...
They do not last long enough.
Okay.
So we grow cherry tomatoes, we grow jalapenos, we grow onions, we grow cilantro, and we live in a 95% Hispanic saturated area because most of my family is Hispanic. So, I mean, we make a lot of stuff with tomatoes, jalapenos, onions, and cilantro.
All right. Fair point. And it's so fresh that way. It doesn't get better than garden food. Like a tomato, I like to pick them right off the vine and just put salt on it and eat it. Oh, because then they're like warm too. It's like, I don't know. It's like the perfect warmth when you just pick it out of the garden.
And I was just about to follow up with what Forevermore just said about not having to do anything. They're just reseeding on their own. Reseeding. So yeah, you're getting generational good organic fruits and vegetables and herbs and things like that.
Right. Oh, my garden sucked last year. I got to step it up next year. But you're right, salsa, right? For spaghetti sauce. We've done that too because I don't grow a lot of cherry tomatoes. Actually, I do the opposite. I'll put like 1 or 2 cherry tomato plants and then like 10 of the other guys. But like homemade sauce is great, but it's a lot of work. So we'll only do it like once or twice in the season. But oh my God, to make spaghetti sauce straight out of your garden is great. But yeah, tomatoes, peppers, what else? Oh, broccoli, dude. I fucking grew broccoli. It did so well. I am now a lover of
Really?
growing broccoli. I was shocked at how like kind of easy it is, if you will. Like, and cabbage too. Like cabbage grows nice here. Like, and it was weird. Like broccoli grows like straight up and you get one big nice head. And then when you chop that off, you'll get little offshoots. So you won't get like a big giant like head. You'll just get like little pieces again, but I don't know. I've had like pretty good luck with it so far, like a couple times. What else do you throw in your garden? Forevermore. You see, I know. Well, yeah, please. I shouldn't even ask him now. I'm thinking I saw pictures of him gardening before. I think he's got all kinds of shiz, doesn't he?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I'm sending him some stuff from my garden here pretty soon. I keep meaning to, and I'm sorry, bro. I forgot again, but I do have your stuff to send you, so it's coming. It's coming.
Pushing cucumbers. You know what? Cucumbers I suck at. I have not had good luck with cucumbers in like a decade. Honestly, like every time I've planted them in the past however many years, they don't do well. I'll get like 3 or 4 out of the whole like season. Neglect is probably a big part of it, I admit, but like compared to the other plants even, like
That's actually something we might try inside the greenhouse this year is doing some cucumbers.
I've tried all kinds of shit. Like I used to try something new every year too. Like this year I had okra. That was all right. Radishes and turnips I've done. Potatoes I've never done great with. But I've gotten some to grow. Beans, I always sucked at beans. They didn't do great. Asparagus, but that takes years. So I never got it established enough to like get like a good crop out of it, you know? You have to like each year they'll get bigger and thick. They'll get like, you know, they'll grow better, so you got to wait it out. What the hell else? Brussels sprouts, they grow nice. Cabbage, broccoli. I did broccolini, I think, which kind of sucks. It's just scrawny broccoli. It's like, why bother?
Like that dollar store broccoli.
Yeah, like all kinds of peppers. Because you got to grow peppers here. Like if you grew up in my area, you go, Grandpa's gardened. And Grandpa's taught like the dads and the uncles, and then they taught us, you know? Like, so you always had tomatoes and peppers were like your main staples. All kinds of peppers, at least 2 to 4 varieties. You can't just go with one. What the hell else? I don't know. I've planted all kinds of shit. Pumpkins, squash, and what are the other things? Or is it, what's the shit you just decorate with? Those little ugly guys. They're not ugly, but like the little guys. Gourds, there you go. Gourds. You don't really eat them, but it's more of a decorative thing, like, you know. Oh, and pumpkins. Like he said about the tomatoes regrowing themselves. I plant the whole goddamn pumpkin, and I think that works better than anything. Like I literally dig a hole in the spring if it's like not rotted to nothing. Throw the whole pumpkin in the ground and bury it. And a bunch of plants will grow, but then it weeds itself out. And then, like, you get all these, like, pumpkins out of it. A warrior. I am a jack of all trades. Didn't you hear there's redneck in my blood? Of course I know how to garden. I know how to roof. I could put on a roof. I could garden. I could do all kinds of crazy shit, like... I do like to garden, though. My girls even know how to garden. Now I feel bad about the neglect last year. We sucked. But my two oldest girls are the reason we even planted it. They went out there and tilled the whole goddamn thing by themselves and got it ready, got all the weeds pulled, got it all dug up, like. Chard is crappy spinach and kale combined. I suck at lettuce and stuff. It comes out bitter and like loose. I don't I've tried lettuce and I have not had like a lot of success with it ever. I've never had a success. If it grows and looks decent, it was like so bitter tasting and I'm like, I don't know what that's about. So
Yeah, our leafy greens don't seem to come out that great, so
yeah.
so we buy a lot of that. Like we'll get the little organic baby spinach and stuff. That's what I was saying. I'm about to go make a salad here in a minute. This has got me starving talking about this now.
And now, do you grow onions from onion sets or from the seeds?
I don't know how she did it. My wife does, honestly, my wife does most of it. Like, bless her. I just support her and buy greenhouses.
All right, fair enough. Well, because you could buy like onion seeds, but Pop always bought onion sets. And I've never had huge success with onions, but like, I do grow them. Like, they're okay, you know? I think I've left them too long and so on. Like, I have to perfect the onion game yet. I'm weak there. I do well with plants that are hardy with neglect and little no. Tomatoes, like here, I don't know, they do well in this area. You could plant a fucking tomato or not even plant them, like he said, and they'll just keep coming, you know? I am getting hungry. So there you go, boys. That's the food of the night. Fresh vegetables, salad, whatever you got. I'm going to figure out what I'm going to eat when I go upstairs. And MFR Mother Fluffer, I see a hello in there. I didn't see him slipping. Get your twans. We are going, It is all Rippies all night. They fact-checked and 20 questioned me. You got any questions for me, Mother Fluffer? Figure we're going to wrap it up in a minute. We watched some of the videos. We watched some of the entries. We went over all kinds of shiz. Then I ran my mouth for a while, you know. I figured I would pull up the official Rippie site before we went off. That's where you get your tickets. Most importantly, I want you guys to get your Rippie's entry in by tomorrow. That is what I'm focused on. That's what y'all need to do so you don't miss your chance to enter and win stuff from all our sponsors, some sick prize packs. We got the 4th annual Rippies coming up. Oh, I'm a liar. See? I need to fact check myself. 5:30 the doors open, boys, and 6:30 the stream will start. God damn, I'm bad at it. See, I had 6:30 in my head. That's why I use this shiz as my guide, like my little PowerPoints, like I'm in school all over again. We're at the meeting tonight, boys, and we're going to look over. No. But see, I'm glad I did look at it. So, the doors will open. We get to come in, have our awesome dinner. I'm kind of thinking hood chicken is probably going to be on the menu amongst other things, which is actually halal. Probably the chicken over rice I might go with. It seems to be a crowd pleaser. Everyone we've had try it has fallen in love. So, amongst other things, there won't just be a one menu, you know. We're going to have dinner, party it up with everybody who's there, and then we are going to start at 6:30 for the awards show. The big show, boys. After party. Thank you to all the sponsors who we're putting together the prizes from. We got Fat Straps, Brandon, Fly High, Sane Smart, which is fucking sick. Like, got some big boy 3D printer guys on there. So I'm so proud of like all the guys getting the sponsors together and putting that work in. So thank you. Camera Butter, FedEx, RM Ready Made RC, Progressive RC, Liftoff and Lucas Studios. Gave us a bunch of keys, so that's super sick. We got like 13 copies of Liftoff to give away. Gem Fan, Foxeer, T-Motor, Newbie Drone, Happy Model, We Bleed, Guayaki Yerba Mate, and Uncle Curtis. Thank you to all our 6 sponsors. Like, it's amazing to see all those names. I'm so like excited and so proud. Like, it's gonna be so sick. 66666. I said that word. Did anybody count how many times? But I think all the info is in there. Do I need to run my mouth about anything else, boys? I always forget. Do, 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 do.
No, I think you did a wonderful job of answering all the questions. Yeah, you gave all the details, all the fun stuff. We talked about gardening. We watched videos. You gave the when, the where, the hows. I think you knocked it out the park, man.
We did. I'm like, let's go on for like an hour or so since it's an oddball night. We'll see, What the shit? We started at what, 10:30-ish? We went a wee over an hour, boys. It was I knew it would be fun, though, because this mother fluffer knows how to roll with it. And just even hearing him be like, oh, I've been here, I've been there, I've been everywhere. I feel like he's full of surprises yet. Like, I don't feel like tonight was, what do they say, the tip of the iceberg? I feel like we're just starting to get to know Uncle Curtis.
Absolutely, absolutely. The world's a small place, man. You got to make the most of it. See as much as you can, do as much as you can, and do it all with a little bit of positivity and fun. Can't go wrong.
And I can't imagine a better note to end that on. That was so well said, dude. Ooh, followed up by Forevermore saying, fluffin', twan, twan, twan.
Twan, twan.
I think that is perfect. Let the good twans roll, boys. And I will see you all tomorrow night for our regular stream. I don't know, I might be by myself because I'm ill-prepared this week. I made sure we got tonight covered because I was worried about it. I wanted to get one in to make sure everyone knows it is their last chance to get your Rippie's entries in. So get it in, boys, and the fluff and twans. Night, twans to everyone hanging out in chat. Z-Bones, Forevermore, Warrior Life. Curtis is you. Anyone else still hanging out? I think I saw Lambo a minute ago. So thank you, boys. Thank you for coming. I had a great night. And look at that. We sat here forever. Flexo, get your night, twans. See, they don't want to miss them.
Hell yeah.
Uncle Curtis.
Oh, man, thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me on. I had a blast. I like staying up late and getting into shenanigans like this.
Oh, shit. I'm going to have you back on again then, man, dude. Because it was like, I had a great time. And that's why I started the stream, was to sit around and hang around and have fun. Like the boys sucked me into the Discord, and then it kind of just transferred over and so on. And that's what Fluffin' good stream, man. I had a good time. Warrior Life, get your twans. I didn't want to miss anybody. Flexo. There's Lambo. I knew he was still there. I'm good for those, like, never-ending goodbyes where I say it 100 times. So, on that note, get your Rippie's entry in by midnight tomorrow. Friday, boys! Thank you, Uncle Curtis, for coming on and for being a sponsor of this year's Rippies. I am Ms.Don. This is FPTV, the home of FPV. Get your Rippies